Hello boys and girls, welcome back to another edition of Crush Lusher Television. Alright, so we are factoring to the next level today. Check it out. Okay, so we're going to actually do this problem right here. So write this one in your notes. This one's a little bit different because, you have a number in front and it's 3. Normally we've been able to factor out a 3, but look, I got 8 and 5. I can't factor out a 3, so I'm stuck. So what am I going to have to do? I got to do all of this. So what I want you to do is pause the video and write all of those steps into your notes. We're going to go over all of them. We're going to do 4 examples together. Alright? Alright, great. So you should have all this written down. So first step. So we got A is 3, B is 8, and C, the constant, is 5 right there. So when I draw the X now, the middle number, 8, which is B, goes right there, but I don't put 5 on the bottom. I actually have to multiply A and C. So 3 times 5 is 15 right there. So now, multiplied 3 times 5 is 15. I only do that when A is greater than 1. So I got a 3 right there, so I got to multiply A times C. Got it. Okay, so what adds to 8 and multiplies to 15? That would be 5 and 3. Got it. Okay, so here's the next step. So I have to write everything out. So I'm going to copy the first term and the last term. So it's 3x squared. Now I'm going to use these two numbers right here. So that's plus that 5 right there. I'm going to put a 5x. This 3 right here, I'm going to put a 3x. And I got a 5 right there at the end, so I'm going to tack that on. So these two just slid down like that. And these 5x and 3x I got from this part of my x. Okay? And if you look, what is 5x plus 3x? That's 8x right there. So I just expanded that middle term right there. Okay. So now it is parenthesis time. Bop, bida, bop, bida, da, 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 da. Okay. So now what can I factor out? That's the game you're playing. So look at this binomial right here. What can I factor out of 3x squared plus 5x? Well, I can't divide 3 and 5 by any number besides 1, but you see the x's there? I see 2 x's here and 1 x here, so that means I can take an x out. So what am I left with? 3x here because I took 1 out, and I took this x out, and I got a 5 right there. Okay, so now what can I factor out of this binomial right here? I can't factor out an x because this term right here doesn't have an x. But I have to factor out something. So in this case, I'm just going to factor out a 1. Boom. Okay, so how do I put this together? What are the two terms? Well, you see what's on the outside. You see x and plus 1. Well, that is going to be my first term. You see these two on the inside right here? These two matchy match. That would be 3x plus 5. There you go. How do you know you're right? Well, if you box this, you box, you should get, your answer should be that. That's how you check your answer. Okay? Alright, that's kind of tough. There's a lot of steps. Let's keep practicing. Keep on keeping on. Alright, so let's check out this next one. Boom. Write this in your notes. 6x squared minus x minus 2. What are we going to do first? Okay. So first I'm going to draw my x. B goes on top, so that's negative 1. What goes on the bottom? Not just negative 2, because I have that number in front of the x squared. A is greater than 1, and so right here it looks like 6 times negative 2, which is negative 12. Boom. Okay, so now what do? What adds to negative 1 and multiplies to negative 12? That would be negative 4 and 3. Okay, so split. So I take my first term, bring it down, 6x squared. Take these terms now, right here, negative 4x plus 3x. Got it. What am I going to do now? Bring the last term down, minus 2. What's negative 4x and 3x? That's negative 1x, which is that right there. So I just expanded this. Okay. Next, parentheses. Get your two binomials going. Alright, what do I do now? Yep, I need to factor out of here. What can I factor out? Well, it looks like I can factor out an x, so I'm going to take an x out. And, oh, 6 and 4 are divisible by 2. Hello. So I can divide these by 2x. Divide by 2x. And so 6 divided by 2, that would be 3. I took 1x out, so I got 1x left. X divided by x is 1, so I took the x out. It's outside the parentheses now. Negative 4 divided by 2 is negative 2. Thank you very little. There you go. How do you know you're right? You can actually distribute back 2x and 3x is 6x squared. 2x and negative 2 is negative 4x. Like that. You can check your answer as you're going. Amazing. Okay, 3x minus 2. Well, I can't factor in an x, and I can't divide these by 2 or 3 or anything, but I got to take out something. Just like last one. What I got to take out? Oh, yeah. Oh, 1. 3x minus 2. And I know that I'm on the right track because look at this binomial in the parentheses and that binomial in the parentheses. They match. Looks good. Okay, so how do I finish? 2x and 1. 2x plus 1 is my first binomial. 3x minus 2 is the second binomial, and we're done. How do you know you're right? Well, you can boxy box and get this original answer. That's how you check. I don't have time to go over the whole thing because I want to make sure we have the momentum going on these problems. Let's try this one right here. Okay, 2 more, then you're on your own. Okay, 7m squared plus 6m minus 1. Whoop! Draw your x first. Can't take out anything here, so I got to do this method. So first, I'm going to put b right here, which is 6. Then multiply 7 times negative 1, which is negative 7. All right, what adds to 6 and multiplies to negative 7? Oh yeah, that would be 7 and negative 1. Okay, what do I write now? You got it? 7m squared. Yeah, bring that down. Okay, let's use these middle terms now. Plus 7m minus 1m. What goes on the end? Oh yeah, tack that on. Minus 1. That's c right there. Okay, what am I going to do now? Oh, doot, doot, doot. Get your parentheses going. Okay, all right. What can I factor out of this binomial? Well, looks like I can get an m out. Thank you. And, it's divisible by 7. So 7m, I can divide these by 7m. So if I have 7 divided by 7 is 1, I took 1 out, so it's just m, because 7m times m is 7m squared. Got it. 7m divided by 7m, that is 1. Got it. 7m times m is 7m squared. 7m times 1 is 7m. Okay. Now, what can I factor out of here? Oh, they see this negative 1 right here? I really don't like this negative 1. I'm gunning for m plus 1. And so I want to divide these by negative 1. Let's see what happens. Let's see if I can get m plus 1 because I want these to match, right? That's what happened in the last couple problems. So negative 1 divided by negative 1, sorry, negative 1m divided by negative 1 is just m. Negative 1 divided by negative 1 is positive 1. Oh, look at that. Looks like we in biz. So I got 7m on the outside and negative 1 on the outside. Put that together. What do I have on the two insides? Oh, yeah. M plus 1. Got it. How are you going to check your answer? Oh, yeah. Box. And you should get this one right here. Okay. One more. Here you go. Oops, sorry. One more. Right here. So let's move this one over. So you got the room. Write this in your notebook. Okay. See if you can do it on your own, okay? Pause the video right now, see if you can do it. And if you get stuck, that's okay. Just press play. See if you can go all the way to the end. Ready, set, pause. All right, great. Let's see if you got it. So we drew the x. We got negative 10 here. And 3 times 7 is 21. Okay, that's where we're at. Okay, so what adds to negative 10 and multiplies to 21? That would be negative 7 and negative 3. Okay, hopefully you got this far. Let's see what we got. First term, bring it down. 3k squared. What goes after that? Negative 7k. What goes after that? Negative 3k. What's last? Oh yeah, add that plus 7. Add that c at the end. What am I going to do now? Oh yeah, I'm going to do the parentheses. Okay, what can I factor out of here? Well, I can't divide 3 and negative 7 by anything, but I can take out a k. So that would be 3k minus 7. Ooh, okay, so on 3k minus 7, that's what I'm gunning for here, and that's close, But you see that negative there? I don't like that negative. So I'm just going to divide by -1 like I did last time. -1 is on the outside. So -3 divided by -1, -3k divided by -1 is just 3k. And 7 divided by -1, that's -7. Oh, we match. That's great. So I got k minus 1 times 3k minus 7. Whoop! Got it. Hopefully you got that. So now we're going to practice. So flip the page right here. So you see this? Here are all your steps you got to do. And you see this number 1. You're going to do number 1 in your notebook. And then if you think you got the answer, what are you going to do? Oh yeah, check it with the box. See if you get this back. And if not, raise your hand if you get stuck. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All 6. Right now, I know you can do it. Go.